Having implemented all the technologies of the Age of Ecology, we should figure out which opportunities is useful or which isn't so useful. First of all, I would like to mention our astounding opportunity to produce grain power, our tidal power stations, and, additional to that, our improved geothermal power station. They give us a lot of energy. So, for example, in our magnificent capital, we were able to produce 132 energy, and only half of it was produced in the nuclear plant. What else? I want to mention one more improvement. I'll show you here. The improvement is GMO farm. It gives us, for wheat it's 12 food, but the most important is it gives 16 food only just from walking over time. So this opportunity can tackle your issues in the cities when you don't produce enough food. And additional to that, the second opportunity which is connected with food is eco-cities. Eco-cities produce just enormous amount of 24 food. And keep in mind what our food consumption is reduced on 50% due to our astounding mound builders opportunity, food rationing. So eco-cities are really important, and additional to that they produce us culture. That's why now we have 12 regions and still our culture is 546. Probably we should build one more region in our empire. Also, I want to mention a gripping building, mixed zone house. The most important thing is that it increases 20% our regional efficiency in production. I would like to mention is bio-research lab, which gives us 4 knowledge from each one. And it's not a building which is in the line of buildings, which is a line of students, for example, an university. This building is an additional one, and it gives us 4 knowledge from every building. Also, I should mention terraforming. Terraforming is a crucial advantage. Just take a look. We are able to obtain a desert plain from a coastal tile. A desert tile from a coastal one. We can build something useful in a coastal tile, but we can build everything we need in a desert one. So that's why this is the strongest opportunity of the age. Additional to that, I would mention mountain flutter, but it's not so useful. There are not so many mountains in our empire, especially due to the fact that some mountains we just can't flatten because we would like to produce the Aether which is needed for our industry. I forgot to mention that I would like that our age in which we are living now will be the age of ecology, because look at it. Look at the technology tree. We don't have any weapons. We don't produce any kinds of weapon in that age. This age implies that we are living in peace and we are improving our cities, power, energy, information, and our technology to produce food. I think our word should be the word in the age of ecology. Our Dexterous French friend achieved the age of Aether. What does it mean for us? Well, let me show you. It means that now from foreign import we can buy Aether directly. Let's do it. After that, for example, look, we can buy one Aether. Done. After that, we will build one improvement. Let me show you. Somewhere, for example, here. Sorry. After that, we can just build professional secret laboratory and obtain 8 knowledge. This is a crucial improvement, but it seems to me we don't need so much science right now. We have obtained 550 culture per turn, and what does it mean? I think you know we need to obtain one more region, and I think it's going to be Côte d'Ivoire. Let's take a look. The integration will cost us almost 200. It's super expensive, but we'll try to tackle it. I think we can afford it. Integrate. Alright, improve the city and obtain as much culture as is possible. The naughty British boy has achieved the Age of Transcendence. Sounds good. The United Kingdom is the signature of a whole civilization. This is the final age. Let's see what we can do here. Our goal now is to complete all the 6 social fabric tracks. Outstanding. Victory points based on social fabric. Alright. I think we can do it. The funny thing is that in this age we have only one astounding technology, is utopia welfare. It will give us opportunity to build educational center. This is an improvement, and it produces 20 education and 20 information. It's just super overpowered improvement. Additional to that, it improves a little bit our housing, and also we will be able to build alga farm, which will produce just enormous amount of food. All our technology were just useless. Diplomatic facility. We don't have any diplomacy with our nations. We don't need social fabrics. What else? Transcendent arts. It will give us multicultural center. It gives us a little bit art experience. Just take a look. We have more than enough art experience. Our income is greater than our limit. What else? Ingenious monuments. Mega monument. It has a limit 1 per nation and it gives us 10 points of everything. It's not so strong, because it's limited by only 1 building. What else? Terrain presentation. Once again, national park, which will give us 1 social fabric inside, but it's limited 1 per nation. The next one, social outreach, gives us under suppression. Do you have any problems with honest? Of course not. Perpetual innovation, it can be interesting, because Innovation Center gives us 5 innovation, but we are in the last age, we don't need innovations anymore. And technological advancement, which can be repeatable, so it can be obtained several times, it will give us just social fabric. Thank you. We can obtain a social fabric just only from our Barocco building. So, we are going to research utopia welfare, and of course we are going to prepare our posh tales to the victory in the Age of Transcendence. I forgot to mention that the maximum of social fabric points was increased to 15. That's why we need to research technologies of that era to obtain them. Now we were gained by 5 social fabric organizations by researching utopian welfare. So that's why probably we will spend a bit more time in that age than I expected. Our next research is going to be ingenious monuments, because we will obtain 5 more social fabrics in engineering. After researching that technology, let's do it. Just look at that tremendous improvement. Educational center replaces school district, and it gives us plus 20 education, plus 20 information. If we have walkaway, we will obtain 10 specialists. It's just super overpowered. Let's do it. Booms. And we have maximum of education for our city. Let's do it again. I like this improvement. I just like it. I want to show you a dirty trick. Look. We have 10 points in all our social fabric except of insight. We have only 7 there. What should we do? Any guesses? Of course, we need to use our celebrity for that. Let's find a city without mayhem. For example, Ikaroro. We can spawn a celebrity. Booms. When we can use red carpet gala, we will spend 100 more art experience. Booms. After that, we can pick up insight. 8. We need to do it 2 more times, and after that our main goal will be to achieve all the technologies which will give us social fabric points. After researching the technology, we were given 5 more social fabric ingenuity. Nice, we like it. We have enough exploration points to obtain 1 more insight. Let's do it. In addition to that, let's continue our dirty trick. Let's use a celebrity. We will go to red carpet gala. And now we have 1 more wildcard. That's why we're going to pick up insight. Alright, now our next goal is to achieve 5 more points in insight by researching the technology terrain preservation. We have had 15 points on ingenuity, and now our final cost of our improvements is only 25%. Just look at that prices. Secret laboratory only 13 points of specialist. For example, Civic, Mega House and 25, Brain Trust 20, so it's just super cheap, it's a bargain. We have achieved 4 social fabric limits from 6. Now we are going to research a technology global cooperation to obtain diplomatic social fabric maximum, and after that our last technology is going to be social outreach. Researching the technology we will obtain the last social fabric tendency for our magnificent empire. We didn't obtain any social fabric tolerance because we don't have any elite nation, but it's not a problem. We are going to continue our dirty trick. Where is our art experience? I think it's high time to make a conclusion for our experiment. We was going to figure out how many regions we can afford for our culture, and the limit is 13 S. And maybe 14 if you are a cultural giant. Look. Now we pay 645 culture for maintaining our regions. It's just a super enormous amount for 13 regions. If you would like to obtain 1 more region, for example, let's take a look on legacy. Of course, we can pay government experience, but it will cost us 250 more culture per turn. 250. It needs just a lot of improvements in our cities, and I think nowadays we can't afford it. We just need to obtain a lot of production from our clothing factories, for example in our Konya, but quite frankly we need to wait. The population of Konya needs to be as a minimum 30 to obtain so many products. So that's why the practical limit of our regions is 13. We have achieved a maximum of tenacity, social fabric, and I want to show you one funny thing. Just look at it. We spent for our units 909 gold per turn, and our unit upkeep production is 1092. So we obtain much more money from units when we pay for it. That's why we can build units as many if we need it. It will be reimbursed us, and we will obtain even some profit. It's really funny. Our last goal is to obtain 4 more points for tolerance in our social fabric. We have already prepared 2 celebrity for that. This is 2 points, and additional to that, we started researching very repeatable technology, which will give us 1 social fabric wildcard. So it seems to me we have only 4 turns left. Now we can do our dirty celebrity trick. Oops. Oops. We had 2 social policy wildcard. Let's do it for tolerance. Accept. Now next turn we will obtain 1 more, and addition to that, next turn we will use our common opportunity in culture. I think everything is ready for finishing our campaign. We have 2 social policy wildcard, and we need only 2 points in our tolerance. I hope this long and endless campaign was exciting, tremendous, and full of moments where we could purr from our solutions and amount of science, culture, and production we obtained. So I think now the nerdy British boy should finish his campaign and purr from its unlimited power of a civilization which was pushed forward in our rulership. Let's do it. Tolerance? Accept. And of course, this turn nothing happened. We need to wait for the next turn. Nice, what can I say? Congratulations, we have won for the Age of Transcendence. We figured out what is our future and the future of a global world. The power of our nation was beyond imagination. We have achieved all the technologies in the game. So, I think we can pair from that campaign. See you soon in Tactical Imperative.